And we are back, man. Another beautiful day. Look, man, just a quick little rundown we about to get into right quick, man. Before y'all get too deep into this episode, hey, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you leave us a comment on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure you go to 285clothing.com and get you some of this Waterboyz Show merch, my guy. So look, man, here we are in the offseason with our Atlanta Falcons. Yes. And the promo stuff has been coming out about we having a game in Madrid. But I don't know if Michael Penix was front and center on any of that promo stuff. Is anything being said, by your opinion, of anything like that may be speaking to what the future is to be for Michael Penix and our Atlanta Falcons?
Well, man, that's a great point that you said. I thinking about it, I really haven't seen the face of anybody besides Bijan. I ain't been seeing two as far as quarterbacks. I ain't been seeing two. I've been hearing about other things, about other quarterbacks. I heard about the supplemental draft that we were looking at a quarterback from Texas, Texas Tech or something. I can't think of his name. I have to look it up and go over it. But Penix's future, man, I don't know. I think we're gonna be all right with him. Trae, I think he's ahead of schedule. I think he was out during rookie minicamp, and he was throwing passes to Drake London, I heard. So I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, so when you look at, and the reason I asked that, because there have been some people who've been speculating. When you look at what the Atlanta Falcons put out or their promo, you have Bijan, you have Drake, and then you have Jalen Walker, that is. And so some people ask, like, hey, your quarterback, which is the cornerstone of your franchise, is that saying anything about what Michael Penix standing is with the organization? I can't say that any promo is saying what they think of Mike Penix, but I will say this. I mean, it does speak a little bit to if you have a franchise quarterback that is the promoting factor for your particular team. I'm not saying him not being on there saying the Falcons don't like Michael Penix or don't want him, but I believe if he was healthy and had balled out last year, he very well would be on this promo. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it really is much to do about nothing, but there are a lot of people who find it interesting. You know what I mean? The people who have spoken about it.
Hey, let me ask you this. Is Michael Penix under more pressure than any quarterback in NFL in Falcon history?
Under more pressure than any quarterback in Falcons history? No, man. I don't think he's under more pressure than any quarterback in Falcons history. I mean, Jeff George had a lot of pressure. Matt Ryan has had a lot of pressure to go out and produce. Now, mind you, Matt Ryan's job was never in question the way that Michael Penix's job is in question. But I will say, just from a pressure standpoint for the Falcons, period, and what your team's supposed to accomplish, I can't say that he is, man, because Matt Ryan and Michael Vick were under immense pressure to go out and finally start winning. There was real talk that neither one of them could win, and it was starting to talk and mount. The pressure was starting to mount and build a hill of doubts on Matt Ryan and them. So I can't say that he is under the most pressure of any Falcons quarterback, but he is. There is some pressure there now. I mean, because there's someone in competing for his job.
It's something you be saying, man. You saying we spent $100 million on a quarterback for a broke Achilles. Did the Atlanta Falcons waste their money, wasted Kirk Cousins' money, in your opinion? Do you feel like we could have gotten something better for that?
I mean, anytime you spend $100 million, you don't even get a playoff berth out of it. that definitely was a waste. You know what I'm saying, man? They could have spent $20 million, and if you didn't even get a playoff berth out of it, yeah, man, that 100% was a waste. I mean, but look, you make the decisions you make at that time. There were people who were knocking them down. You and I were sitting back, and I always bring up that old Arsenio Hall, things that make you say, we were like, man, $100 million for a broke Achilles, like, is Kirk Cousins really the answer? But, hey, we always try to be some positive Pete's around here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was definitely trying to be a positive Patty on that, but I didn't understand it. I mean, I rolled with it, and he did good the first couple of games, like first 6-7 games, and I was excited. But then I think Kirk lost you when he said, walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Man, definitely, because I thought that was one of the dumbest things to sit there and attach yourself to. Like, Like, bro, you're not of that culture, and like you're not of the hip hop culture, and you trying to make it sound cool, and I didn't like it, man. Like let's look, walk on the field and come away with a win off the field. How about that, man? You know, like you don't have to try to start reciting in the bankroll fresh and try to become cool. I just didn't personally like that. But look, man. On one of our shows, man, you said you have some expectations for our Atlanta Hawks, man, for next year. You said that your expectation is a deep playoff run.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, talk about it.
I feel like after the Trae Young trade, my expectations went out the door this past year. All right, they went on that long winning streak they had this year, and they showed me some things. I seen something coming out with the Hawks. Okay. Man, after we get this lottery pick, after we come to free agency, and what we're gonna do with the rest of the lineup, I feel like the Hawks are in a good position to have a great record this coming year. I think we could finish 4th or higher, hopefully, be a 4 seed, 3 seed, and I feel like they'll have more time to play with each other. We only had February with the full team that we had to go in the playoffs this year. It's just February. So that's March, April, they start playing the playoffs, 2.5 months. And so I think they're figuring things out. Kuminga came in. Kuminga was up and down. I see the potential in Kuminga. He just has to, like, really be consistent. If he's consistent, when he had the good games, man, we won the 2 games. You know, he was a very good part of that. As far as my expectations for next year, yeah. Jalen Johnson, it's your time. Like, you're going to have a full year healthy. You know, the second half of the year playing, this is your team. He's going to have the offseason knowing what he needs to prove on, which he needs to prove on becoming him. Like you said, becoming him. Nah, we didn't expect that from Nah. We got a really good contract on him and a really good player in Nah. So now Nah had a chance to go through a full season, get to the playoffs, and not perform in the playoffs like he did the regular season. I think he will learn from that. I think he has the pedigree to learn from that, and he has he can bounce ideas off of people. So yeah, man, I do expect us to go deep in the playoffs. That's my expectations than it was this year.
My expectations are absolutely 0 right now. I don't know what to expect. We just took a 51-point loss in Game 6. I don't know what effect that's going to have on the team. I don't know if that's the start of something bad. I don't know if they're going to recover. I really don't know what to expect. I guess if I had to say expectation, I don't expect them to be a bottom of the barrel team once again. I don't think this team will revert back to being a bottom of the barrel level team. I do think this team will be a respectable team at the very least. But I can't say what my full expectations are as far as deep playoff run or not, because number one, Jalen Johnson, he stayed healthy this year. Let's see if he can continue to do that. I'm gonna keep believing. As you say, I don't speak to the water, but we'll let you speak to the water, and hopefully Jalen Johnson will have another healthy season. And I'm excited to see what they do in the draft. Who knows? They may add your boy Mara. You know what I mean? And that might take them over, or who knows? They may go and get them a guard. They may take them over. I don't know. So I gotta wait and see how this draft turns out. And what they do with C.J. McCollum, what they do with Kuminga. Like those are 2 important pieces that we need to see before, at least for me, before I can make a prediction on what I think may happen, or at least what my expectations are.
Hey, things that need to happen, man, for the Hawks. Things that need to happen. Zachary Ricochet has to come in and be a 3-and-D guy. He has to hit his 3, and he has to play defense. He has to. He has to hit more than 10 points. He has to come in and produce and be that number 1 pick that he was over. He has to play like one. He doesn't need to be on the bench during the playoffs. He needs to make his worth shown this coming up year. That's my expectations for him. Jalen Johnson, man, he got to come in and stop being nice. Hey, this is my team. Like, C.J. McCullough came right in and showed dominance. Hey, I'm going to shoot the ball. Hey, I'm going to do me. I'm C.J. McCullough. That's what Jalen Johnson has to do. He has to, like, when the fourth quarter come and we need a basket, he don't need to get lost. Nah need to be that dude like Jalen. Nah need to play like that in the fourth quarter at all times, man. These are the things that I expect to happen. Big O, I'm kind of like checked out on Big O. He kind of got lost. I'm kind of checked out on him, man. I hope I'm checked out on him.
Man, come on, dog. Like you love to throw the. We were on with Dukes and Bill, and you love to throw around the I'm hating. You hating on Big O. That's just straight up hate. Like Big O is the person you want to check out on.
I'm checking out on him, man, cause like he got lost. The Knicks
got lost.
The Knicks. I mean, look, bro. Big O. He wasn't. He was scared to take 3. He was scared to take 3 this last series.
But I'm saying you calling him out for getting lost,
yes.
and some of the guys who you're expecting to come out and be world beaters got lost as well.
But he wasn't even making 10 points a game on some of these games, bro. He got lost.
Didn't Big O have a great game 1?
Probably, but after that he got lost.
Look, let me look this up, man. Let me look.
I mean,
this
why
up
you
right
looking
quick,
that up, man? Like we gotta do better, man. Like O has to do better. Those are the things.
Straight up hating on Big O.
I'm not hating,
man. You're a hater, dog. You straight up hating on him.
All right.
Man, what did he do to deserve your hate? Like
he
Big
got
O
lost,
ain't do nothing, man.
He got lost, Trae.
Man, Big O ain't, man, come on,
man,
dog. Like,
you
can't do Big O like that.
I'm telling you,
Big O first game 1, even though they took the L, he played 37 minutes, 19 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 4 from 6 from 3. Like, come on, man.
Play like that every game.
Dog,
play like that every game.
But you said he got lost.
I did.
You said he got lost. Okay, let's go to game 2. Game 2. 30 minutes, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3.
Go to the next.
Come on, man. Tell me when he's getting lost. Please tell me when he got lost. We just gonna keep going.
Go to game 3.
Okay. Game 3. Now this was not a good game for him. 37 minutes, 9 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. They end up winning that game. Let me see. Let's go to game. Let's go to game 4. Man, you just hating on Big O, man. Like, what Big O do to you? Game 4, 28 minutes, 12 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. Mm-hmm. Hey, but look, man, everybody else, he scored 12. Jalen Johnson, 14. C.J. McCollum, 17. Nikhil Alexander, 15. No, but what I'm saying, how you calling Big O out and the other players, they ain't doing that either.
Games you just called, got lost.
Bro, come on. Like you gonna call him out?
Game 5.
Like he's the one you gonna single him out. You gonna single him out? That was game 5.
No, you said game 4.
Okay, let's see. Game 4, but let's keep bringing up the other people's stats. Okay, game 5. Here we are. 34 minutes, 16 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 5 rebounds. Guess what? Nikhil Alexander, how many points you think he scored?
About 9.
16.
Oh.
Jalen Johnson scored 18. Dyson Daniels 17. Seemed like Big O was on par with everybody else, but you singling him out.
Man, for some reason he just didn't stand out to me, man. He was a non-factor in the Knicks series.
Cause you just hating. I'm not hating, man. You straight up hating. This is straight. Like I normally don't say you hating, but you hating.
Well, game 6, what did he do?
Game 6, man, nobody really showed up, but O definitely had a bad game. 32 minutes, 4 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3. But that was a complete blowout by everybody. You can't put that on O. That was a complete blowout from everybody.
Them stats just showed me he the reason we lost by 50.
Okay. All right. I mean, go ahead and hate on Big O, man. Big O done put it on the line, lost his teeth. Man walking around here got horrible teeth from here on out, man. Man, teeth like a picket fence.
Damn, boy. Jaylen Brown, boy.
Man, mouth look like a picket fence now, but I'm sure he had real top flight surgery. You know what I'm saying? But dog, this is straight up hate from you that you would try to call this man out of all these other players who did not show up in that game. Big O is the guy you want to go with. Thank you, sir. You are the hater of the week.
Hey, let me ask you.
You get the buddy of the week, man.
What do you want to see us do? You want to see us sign C.J. McCullough or find somebody else? And who do you want to see us draft? I know you said you wanted a playmaker. Who is that playmaker?
Man, of course I would love some of the top 4 guys. I would love AJ the Bouncer. I would love Darren Peterson. You know, I like A-Cuff, even though he's smaller. Caleb Wilson is going up draft boards. So some of the other guys, I like what Kingston Fleming brings to the table as far as defense. I'm really not a great 3-point shooter from everything that I'm hearing and reading about Kingston Fleming. But we'll see. I honestly, man, I don't have my eye on just who that guy is. Same way, and I'm not saying any of these players going to be Shea Gill. I didn't know much about Shea Gill, and look what he turned out to be. Now I'm not saying any of these guys will, but it's Uns's them job to find that guy. And guess what? If they get Mara, I won't hate on the pick. I won't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? Not the way you just hated on Big O. Now I see why you want Mara so bad, because you can't wait for Big O to get up out of here. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I just want Big O to be more consistent, man.
Okay, but let me answer one more thing. When it comes to C.J. McCollum, if the price is right, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we talked about on Dukes and Bell. We'll see what price they bring him back for, and then we'll see what they do with Kuminga, man. I like what C.J. McCollum brings to the table. I think he brings a lot of heart. I think he brings veteran leadership. So please bring C.J. back. I just don't know what the financials are going to look like.
Yeah, he can't. You know, I think he's making like close to $15 million, almost $20 million a year this past year. Nah, we can't pay him that much. He's not that type of player, but he don't need. We need to have more flexibility to add more pieces to the Hawks team. We don't need to pay him all that money to do that. And as you can see that with no help, you know, he did get us a couple wins and was playing very, very hard for us. But then he kind of got lost in the last when the Knicks said we're gonna take him out the game. They took him out and we couldn't get nobody else to produce. So we need somebody that can, even though they're trying to take them out, we need somebody that's Jordanish, which is not easy to find. But that's what I want to see on the Hawks. Hey,
look, man, we got to get on up out of here. But I'm gonna ask you this quick question, man. It's a little bit of, and shout out to all our people from New York, man. But I'm about to throw a little New York hate out there. I'm gonna straight up. I'm gonna throw a little New York hate out there, man. Who would you rather see win a championship, man? If you had to see one of these two teams win, who could you stand winning the championship? The New York Knicks or the Yankees?
Ooh, man. F the Knicks, man. Go Yankees.
There we go, man. Hey, look, under no circumstance do I want to see the Knicks win a championship ever. Send them boys back to Crooklyn, man. But look, we about to get on up out of here, man. This is a quick little jump in show, man. We appreciate our support. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Check us out at The Waterboyz Show. That's TheWaterboyz Show on all of our socials and on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, and if you're just listening and don't know what a YouTube is, spell it the same exact way, but put a 404 on that thing, all right? And then you can also find some of our episodes on the Big Facts Network, man.
Shout out Big Facts.
Yep. And on that note, like we always say, the Waterboyz Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trae, we got my partner, B Rich, and we the cameraman and everything today, so we're going to shout ourselves out, man. The Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.